when the conditions suit the bowlers, but otherwise get out there and express yourself. You're young, there's not much baggage in this side when you look at that batting lineup, so they can go out there and play freely. And of course, the attack will depend on Bumrah. It'll revolve around Bumrah.
Do you think Shubman will drive Test cricket forward like, say, Virat did?
Definitely. I think when you look at these boys, they all want to play Test cricket. Yes, there's a lot of IPL cricket. There's a lot of money around the white ball game, but deep down, within themselves, they know that this is the ultimate format and they want to do well here and, respect it.
What are you expecting from England then? Because Ben...
Morning everyone, welcome to Headingley, one of the great cricket grounds in England. The start of what should be a fantastic 5-match series between England and India. Welcome. Had a bit. Jaiswal underway with a thick outside edge that runs down to the boundary. So the teams before us, the decision they had to make at number 2. Gets it wide of Stokes, giving chase. Beautiful from Jaiswal. It was a fullish length, which Woakes won't mind. That's what he's looking for at the start with a new ball here, but that was met flush. A left arm wrist spinner now in the
they wouldn't mind Shardul Khan.
Oh, now that's what you're looking for at Headingley. A full length, draw the batter into the drive, hope the edge comes, and you've got enough catches in that arc. Fielding near the boundary.
A good steady start by India outside the off stump. Was batting first. England as openers, and hopefully this. You like that forward different thing. Tell you, he's itching to do in England. Just
Lions match, but this
right mix, but they've left with intent area where they can. I really think for past record, you good line. That's the reason he was forced to play from leg stump as a bowler batsman. The same area.
And Woakes looked at him, came down the pitch, and the toss and the decision of the...
I think good side. That was now that they're batting first, making his debut.
Earlier, Sudarshan got his cap.
He's a good young player, real soldier of Indian cricket. And this...
Cass heard something.
As would Rahul.
Nothing on ultra edge. Board with reviews hasn't been great.
I think he might have his work cut out. Even by a lot of time for preparation, they would have been told to do that. And Gautam Gambhir has been...
Occasionally, and for none. Jaiswal's not going to miss out.
They talk about intent all the time. Should be read. You're on the lookout, defensive mindset where, well, as a batsman, you want that kind of...
The first one was a huge in length, but same result.
Defense and area.
Just watch.
Again, glorious. Wait. The balance going into the shot.
The fullest, full at times. 15 overs done.
Sumptuous drive. Taken single on the offside.
whenever you hard hands, and if you do get an extra.
England's captain, value for their shots. Stokes won the toss and
just a sense of how hard it is, and the batters will be looking at that movement in the air for the from the England bowling.
Backward point, who's quite a long, so there's that. The fielder's out in the diggers.
And the crucial thing here, you have to.
You want him to go through more.
Yeah, nicely played by Carroll. Maybe the mid-off to be.
They're back deep, India. Bridge, seems like it.
Yeah, there's no doubt that's his preferred stride pattern, nice in position, pointing where you...
Not that one, but the first angle is coming in.
No, the first couple of hours, if you risk a couple of boundaries...
Loss.
Footage, you see, it didn't really...
It's just that little bit fuller.
confidence to do it. But you can do little...
Just fly. Top edge will fly.
That certainly wasn't the ball. I think first most what suits you well is that can seam the ball away from it. He's had a few outside off stump,
But that doesn't matter.
I think from round the wickets got more
About bowling round or over to...
There you go. That stat is skewed in that way to make sure.
Away down to the vacant third.
And that bit of move had to be a very fine nick to bring the series. We'll just start to be thinking whether
Back to back.
there's a way. The bowler, it's a bit of a win. Really lead.
Think like that though, Stokes, does he?
Goes from where his family are from. It was electric. Terrace was bouncing all day.
Old. Just be a trust, didn't it?
Marnus Lavish, well, genuine speed. I was helps with the carry. Is there deep square legs gone back?
Frustrated, but he's in the right.
Here at Leeds, and
From the football stand, the leg, that sort of topography.
he'll be tickled fine.
Who's going to play 25. This one, which is stats driven, as about this over breakfast this morning. Hacking thing for India to have done was
Usually breaks up to a different start to the summer. 77 for none. To his skipper. It's full length. It's just getting better and better. That
what enjoyed watching Gully and back the way he's left the ball.
we saw one of the more engines and things like that, but we saw
Left part of your screen.
sign up for this.
Read this from Cast, I think, at leg slip, getting forward. Yeah, he's gone just the right side of his body. I think
Because it would have been a 4. Yeah, applause from the crowd, and he's
has gone out of fashion, the position they're on. Seric, horizontal.
Outside off.
exactly as you have just.
Again, never too hard. Head position. Fizzing.
Now we're seeing it from Jaiswal.
To me. A new look. India
Ball anymore when he comes out.
just went away from him. The trick. And isn't he happy about for a well played 42?
7 walks out to the middle. Got his cap.
Absolutely a delivery. You
Nicely.
have deliveries at the debutant. 5 minutes or so.
Rating himself as he is. And does on this ground.
Yeah, England, the body language.
It's strike on debut. He wants
Any way you can get him. Just walk back for a little bit of swing from Stokes. Just hang to pouch that one down the leg. The England players and the umpire. The score is 92.
started well for.
And Rahul look comfortable. Pitch has got a bit of pace in it. Find a way to take wicket.
Get a break, but after that to the start.
Cricket in England, not the ball to swing. It's a sharp contrast between the two.
always important and happens a lot slower. So there's trying to get
Bring Shubman.
from the moment the fielding from Ollie Pope. I think he'll.
Commentary.
East fashionable.
Remember David Gower getting it.
I'm sure there'll be some league cricketers.
Targeting that front mid-wicket with manoeuvring as well. He's carded. Of cars running into the day after lunch than there was.
Decision at the toss. But we do know.
For protecting at the moment. Blooded drives that flew off. Just put it.
Part of the beauty of Tasman towards you.
Kind of giving us the net pitches for 2 NASA.
Butcher has a wonderful swing, in swing. If you look at his stats, Shubman in swing 18.
Balls. There might be an occasion dart one back, but above 100. A really good point on. But you can evolve and adapt. Say that feeling and knowing your opposition is.
White ball series, and it's fabulous. You have all of the coaches to. Stokes is, as well as in side off stump, so that front board around the leg stump.
Chris Wicks will be predominantly going across. Crucial. You get it sidling off, not missing the legs.
Mysterious art. Tempted to move Josh Tongue.
Feeling is right. Pass is over. Or that knowing Brendan to the ball until that ball hits. He is coming back. Maybe it's just one.
Ignored as a no ball by.
Well, that went with me.
Just managed to get a mission of futility. Another
Great reviews.
through the air that's causing them to and get through it, then. And they've played it softly.
What will seem always frustrating as a ball. Costs you 4, but you still.
Intimates that he thinks it.
Tried a bit more upright, but just didn't think. Rather.
Hilton trying to his ability to swing and track. Fine stroke. A volley.
So it's that little shuffle from move. Wokes goes into example of punting.
Dreamy danger. Once he gets in, he's into a real stroke.
And then the next ball is Gill going to use his feet.
Pendulum swings.
Keep it full here at Leeds. 100 and left hand to bring the slips into play.
Foot. And the boundaries galore.
On the job here, and his first swing off his shots. The side position just to get to the right position.
Got these practice switches. That 25 boundaries well.
Weren't we? And he's jumping in, he's seizing a moment.
This is when England will have to look
Exceptionally fluent. Nothing from the caught under the chair.
Nasser and I did right at the start, and he had first test as a captain. First
Happen as captain. Way there from Jaswal. That.
And he started off. He's very good at it.
It's because of those ridiculous pads.
In wickets.
Well, and he's done something for a single to end the 40. The way Stokes handles him. Here we go.
You do go through the short ball. Growing up, a lot of the times they used to practice. over the wicket. And he gets in.
2 for 2. A man there, but it evades him. Bit of width. He loves
Spots one. Goes.
what to do about the short captain. He's got his captain up the other ball than just trying to play it. We'll try and pull it back.
Outfield. Not much of a chance for. It's not about asking on the leg side. Whereas on the off side, he'll connect it a little bit to get a better vision of
The other part of the game, which is working so simple single, and surely with this outfield to 50 and his foot to the manor born. That's a wonderful.
If you're an Indian tendency, responsibility is given. Press conference, he said, for himself in the first innings. It's very natural. Today, there's a prince.
Ground and pitch where you want playing their first-class debut in himself against Zimbabwe on a very with the opposition under pressure. First day, not a helpful going. And cramp or no cramp, short and wide is where.
Nervous 90s. He's just shooting. He is very.
Will cut you away all day.
Got a leg slip in. Loves it there.
Now into the deep back. This time for 4 more.
Leans into it. Opens the boundary against England.
Exciting young player has announced himself.
Utterly brilliant confidence for the rest of the like.
Well, that was good. Danger there as you get caught ball, but short of armed it into the.
Thinking you might have nicked it and you're gone. Can slip.
And come out after tea, Riffey. Here after. And Shubman Gill in his shadow.
The physio is 58, still playing. The partnership are.
Some sort of theatre, whether that is too young. 123.
Yes, there would have been combinations. They discussed that when they.
It's Joshua or Gill as this.
And it'll race away to the. Even the fields.
Only a bit wide. Gill. And Chris Woakes was only.
As well had problems with. Just carry on. It's day 1 of the series, 2 off. Captain.
11 miles an hour. Celebration start. Tin stands up. Joshua, beautiful 100, maybe 1. 2-2.
Pointed. Good delivery. No. This will lead to another very quickly. Angle makes it of getting wickets or the other. It's with Rishabh Pant coming up as well. That's what England want.
England's opportunity now in
Again, smashed down the ground. Words exchanged.
Wasn't expecting it. Little just burst out laughing.
Crosses over. 226 for 3. Kind of settles down. This is Rishabh Pant.
Oh, he had a huge amount. It was very difficult to trouble.
Time. Short ball, that's one of his strengths. He's got 2 men deep, so he's.
You don't look at either of these bats. Sometimes as a batter, you full half bat width. Aren't they much blame?
Late, very late. Should get 2. How many practice pitches are there? Time. Delivery. and surprises you. And he had a few people ducking. Follow through his finishing.
I think that is because the ball got hit.
Worth the risk, just bringing that odds up and then offering the bait couple. Now punt back on strike, yards in from the fence. Now.
I do. If he's greedy in his mind, we think
Doing exactly that. Look.
There, but this is a different spin, of course. India's very that test to try and was when he was bowling at, he's changing his action a bit because a little
Off the last ball, scored.
It has been a day to remember, hundreds a day. Offside player, perhaps a little bit of
Moment that Rishabh Pant has dispatched it.
Bashir flee.
Slip out, sitting in front of the. It's just a.
They'll try and persuade him to play before.
50 up for India. It's a tricky one, isn't it? He see out that test that. That's going to skip across the surface.
He'll loosener this hits, but he's concentrated. He's up towards field loosener.
If you had all the analysis.
Contest between the batters. Sometimes if you concentrate and test and rise to that challenge.
And of all people at extra cover. Oh, we might be seeing a bit of a
out there. You think the first test in India, they've just milked Bashir.
overs, 4 straps today, Chris Watt. A little bit of extra rhythm and transform that game, and that's
Amy Smith, the stumps, which suggests that
266. Jadeja.
you may think, well, he played Kuldeep high for Bumrah.
Be aggressive.
A couple have just spun. The option would be someone like Washington. But that squad they've got, there are a lot of
Class that we have. Can't get there, I don't think, against Shoaib Bashir.
well,
And no chance for Harry.
not as fine as this. The slip cordon. Get it down to third. Probably didn't quite ground. He is amazed. And he walks off at the end of play.
5-4-3 out. And Mark Butcher is in the third man.
India captain first time.
Auteur ball exceptionally. Showed you a package of him playing in.
didn't get all of it. Pant's been itching. He has been. Will find the boundary. Scythes it away.
In control of from the time he's come. What does it tell you?
Couple of overs that previous.
It's but natural. What 100 away from India. The nerve.
290. India just been moved a little.
Shifting his line.
That's long. He got played. That's what they want to see. And Pant, the entertainer. Pant knows that even. Shot. What a way. Sixth in touch as anything, but that.
The for India begins. Yashish
joins a Kohli.
But most importantly, exposes vulnerabilities. He got
The responsibility.
I've observed this.
Top edge. Oh, it goes just after passing.
Short ball getting a bit big on him.
Boundaries down. corner of the ground. His wife's captain. Oh, poor rifle signals leg.
Leaking a few. Now it's the ball. Once hit the pad, but the result remains.
Pretty and he rubbed. Folks, it's always
Thinking about. Managed to get it on the leg.
whether or not he needs to